Let's rock and roll. All righty. Oh, wait, I nearly muted myself. I'm so special. They say with age comes wisdom. Where? Sometimes I feel like I'm not getting very wise. But anyways, it's all good. Still learning, still processing things. So yes, so this morning, like I said, this practice is going to be, again, based on my favorite poses. I just wanted to point out that we have a full moon. It was yesterday, full moon in Taurus. And that was absolutely gorgeous. I woke up at some ridiculous hour in the morning to feed the cats and just keeping me on schedule body-wise as well as them. And I decided to pull back the curtain and boom, she was right there. So I was like, oh yes, just let all the moonbeams come in on me. And I saw her last night when I was out too, absolutely beautiful. And I think if memory serves me correctly, this full moon in Taurus is about, I think, change and shaking things up. And even if it isn't, we do know that the full moon is always about releases. It's always about letting go of things. And I figured this is a good time to start thinking about that as we head into the winter season and into the end of the year. There's 6 weeks left in this year. Can you believe it? I mean, what the fish? When did we get here? You know, I feel like we were just saying, oh, it's the beginning of the year, but now it's wrapping up rapidly. So just start to think about what it is that you want to cultivate for yourself. What do you want to let go? What do you want to change? What do you want to keep doing? What worked? So that seed I want to plant, and also just remind of the story of the moon. Do you remember when Ganesha was coming home from his party and he had his belly filled with all those wonderful treats? And then the snake crossed his path and he fell off of his steed, which was a teeny tiny mouse, and his belly split open and sweets and treats went everywhere. And he was so upset. He was quarreling about it. And the moon was just cackling, laughing at the whole spectacle because to her, it was hilarious. And Ganesha got so upset with the fact that I'm not sure Chandra is Chandra. I think Chandra might be a guy, but I like to think of the moon as a girl, as a she, as a feminine energy, because it's lunar, right? And he was so upset at Chandra laughing at him that he broke off his tusk and threw it at the moon and pierced it, and everything went into darkness. So a lot of people draw their inspiration from the moon. Poets, artists, singers, songwriters, lovers, all those things. And of course, with everything in darkness, all of that creativity and all of that stuff just kind of fell by the wayside. So of course, the Trinity are like, look, we need to go and talk to Ganesha and see if he can't do something about this. And Ganesha, they went to him and Ganesha was like, well, I really didn't appreciate Chandra laughing at me when that happened because I was very upset. I didn't think it was funny at all. But I get it. I understand. We do need inspiration. We do need love. We do need poetry. We need all those things. So here's what. Ganesha turned to Trini. Here what? I'm going to allow the moon to wax and wane for 14 days. So she will be able to come to a new moon, and then she will continue into a full moon. And that is the story of how we have these moon phases based on the Hindu mythology. And please correct me if I'm wrong, but that is my understanding. That is the story I remember being told about how we get these moon phases right now. So we have the new moon, and if just to refresh your memory, that's about new intentions, and the full moon is when we release and let go of things. So I'm planting all those seeds, and then we're going to get into some core work to get those obliques ready for our side plank. We're going to get those hips open for our pigeon pose and just have a fun practice. Props, usual suspects, as I like to say. And right, glasses off, don't need them. I'm gonna watch Sadie very closely because I have my new mat down. Last week she nearly made me lose it. Set the table back a little further. See if that makes it a little bit better with getting my 5'9" frame in. Yeah, cool. Come on all the way down onto your back. We're getting into it right away. So go ahead and just draw your knees into your chest. I'm going to change and put in my AirPods just to improve the audio. So you might not hear me for a few moments when it switches. Can someone give me a thumbs up if you can still hear me? Cool. Thank you. All right. Plug that in. Little rock from side to side. Of course, when Ganesha made that promise to allow the moon to wax and wane, and the moon started doing her thing again and glowing and rising, all the lovers and the poets and the songwriters were happy and everything went back to normal. I think it would really make you appreciate when the moon is up, having had that experience of not having it in the sky at all, you know? I really do enjoy these stories. So, anyways, stop, start to slow your rock down until you come to stillness. Okay. Take the left foot to the ground and just hug the right knee into the chest. Let's get a quick little hamstring stretch here. So go ahead and push your right foot up towards the ceiling. And as you're doing that, allow your lower back and the top of your sacrum to lift off of the mat. So you get a little bit more intense stretch and really push through the heel of that right foot. Hold it there. Good. And go ahead and switch. All right. Okay, so imprint your spine. So basically tilt your pelvis back. So the same sacrum and low back I told you to take away from the mat is on the mat now. And then bring your knees up, stacking them over your hips. Tilt the chin down towards the chest, lift your head and shoulders up. You can interlace your fingers and hold your head in your hands or have your fingertips by your temples. We're going to do a little bit of rotation here. So we're going to take a breath in. On the exhalation, we're going to twist to the left and extend the right leg all the way out and really, really hold it here. And then come back through center. Take a breath in and exhale, twist to the other side. Try to get the elbow to touch that knee. But you're keeping them relatively wide. You want to really feel that rotation happen through the rib cage. Big breath in, center, and exhale, twist. Let's go again. Inhale to the middle and exhale, twist and reach, reach, reach. Come back through center and switch. We'll do two more each side. Switch again. Back to center. Switch. Last set here. Center and switch again. And come back to center. All right, hold it here, twist over to one side now. I'm going to my left. You can go to your left too. Bring your left knee in a whole bunch and then see if you can push your elbow into that thigh and the thigh into the elbow. Hold it there and just stretch your right leg out. Hover it and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Let's go to the other side. Pull the knee way in, hook the elbow, stretch the left leg long, hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back in. Good stuff. Place your feet down. Let's get a quick little bridge. Arms alongside the body. Take a breath in and exhale, pick the hips up. Hold it there. Full breath in. Bigger breath out. I'm going to go ahead and lower the bum. Take your hands to the back of your thighs now. You're going to lift up, bring your knees into the chest and hold on to the back of the thighs. Pick your head up, rock up along the spine into seated, coming into an Ardha Navasana, half boat. Pick your heels up in line with the knees. Stay here. Take the arms out, maybe straighten out the legs. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Make your way onto your hands and knees. Good. Let's take a couple rounds of cat and cow. Oh, inhale and exhale as you go, moving with the breath. If you have a favorite yoga pose next week, you can let me know what it is and we can do that for class. That's our last practice until December. One more inhale and exhale here, and then take it all the way up into a downward facing dog, maybe even a tiger dog. So for tiger dog, you step wider with the feet and you have a deeper bend to the knees and claw your hands into the mat, Durga style.
You can pulse it out here. Good. And then we're going to move into our functional forward fold. Get that done really nice and quick. So go ahead and walk your hands back. When your heels touch down, plant your feet, hug in the outer shins, roll those inner thighs back, and then shift all of your weight into your heels. Let the arms reach forward. Draw your chin back slightly. Full, 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 full moon breath. And exhale. Squeeze all that air out. Kind of like when Ganesha tied the snake around his belly, he cinched his waist to keep those treats in. Big, big, big full moon breath again. And exhale, let everything go. Maybe even let go of the idea that you have to change anything. I mean, if everything's good, you don't have to make any changes. Big and big, big, big breath again. One more. And exhale it out. Good stuff. From here, just turn the toes out, heels in, and then begin to bend the knees. Walk your hands in, take the forearms to the inner thighs or top of the thighs, guide the knees outwards. Stay here or go deeper into full-on Malasana. You might need to adjust your feet. You can come a little bit deeper into it if you want to, or stay higher up. Palms together, lift your chest. Oh, squeeze your outer glutes, get those hips open just a smidge more. Lengthen, 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 crown of head away from tailbone. What are you going to let go? What are you going to keep the same? What's good? What's working? What's not working? What do you want more of or less of? And slowly release. Lift the hips up. Re-square those feet. Take the palms to the shins. Inhale, come into a nice long spine. Exhale to fold. Take your left hand over to the outside of the right thigh or shin. Take a big breath in and exhale, spin open to the right, lifting the arm up. Then come back to center. Go ahead and switch. Big breath in, exhale, open up to the left. Good. And release. Look forward, walk out to a plank. Hold your plank once you get there. Pull the navel way in. Lengthen the top of the head again away from the heels this time. So really creating a nice long spine. Squeeze everything into your midline. Big, big, big breath in and then exhale, Adho Mukha. Coming up super high into the balls of your feet. Knees bent, gaze more forward, and jumper step to the top of your mat. Inhale into your flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to fold. Ground your feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Hold on to your left wrist with your right hand. Inhale here, exhale, gently draw yourself to the right and do Uttanasana. Inhale, center, switch it, take it to the other side. One more, inhale, back to middle. Exhale, turn a little bit to the right. Inhale, come back up, and exhale, turn to the left. One round of Fearless Heart Namaskar. Circle the arms around, bring the hands to meet at the chest. Big breath in here, reach your arms up. And exhale into your forward fold. Inhale into your flat back. Exhale, step your left foot back. Normally, you know we do this with the knees down, but if you're feeling to keep your knee off, please feel free. Inhale, rise up. Anjaneyasana. And exhale, step it back. Downward dog. Inhale and ripple forward into your plank. And rest the knees. Exhale into Chaturanga. Inhale into Bhujangasana. Exhale back into downward dog. Left leg lifts. Go ahead and step your left foot through to the top of your mat. Right knee rest. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, push down into your left foot, step forward. Fold in. Inhale, lengthen it out. Exhale, fold. Ground your feet from your legs and inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale it into the heart. Second side, big breath in, reach it up. Exhale to the floor. Inhale, flat back. Big step back with your right foot, rest the knee. I'm trying to line my joints up with these markings on the mat. Big breath in, reach it up. And exhale, go ahead and take it back. Shift forward on your next breath in. You can put the knees down. Exhale, lower into your chaturanga. Take cobra. Press back up into downward dog. Right leg lifts up. Go ahead and step your right foot through. Left knee rest if you're taking that option. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, step forward. Hold it. Inhale, lengthen it out. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, stand all the way up. And exhale it all the way down again. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, downward dog. Pick your right leg up. Bend the right knee and cross it over your left thigh, coming into like a Garuda leg here. And then turn over to the right. So you're stacking the left hip and shoulder on the right into a little side plank here. This is the first one. Have a couple more to go. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And then slowly turn back to the mat. And then take that right leg and step it wide, wider than your right hand. And let's go for it here. Just let the pelvis get close to the ground. Lift the chest up. Inhale. Exhale, shift back. Twice more. Inhale. The toes can be pointed out slightly here or a lot, up to you. Rock it back. Let's go one more time. Big breath in. And exhale, rock it back. Hold it here on the rock back. Fingertips or palms down or hands to block. Maintain a slight bend to that right knee. Drop the right hip from the ribs and pull the heel towards the back leg. Chest is forward. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Go ahead and rebend your front knee, plant your hands and take that right leg up once again. Bend the right knee, roll the hip open. You can let that armpit drop to the ground. Well, not really. You can let it sink. With integrity, of course. And then re-square the pelvis and go ahead and bring your right foot forward. Make sure you are at hips distance here. Come on up. Big breath in. Exhale, hinge forward, bring the hands to the heart. We're moving into a big twist here. So full breath in, pull that navel in, create lots of space. And then exhale, take the elbow over. You can slide the armpit all the way down to the top of the thigh and reach the right hand up or bring your hands into a prayer or hakini. Squeeze into your midline here. Take a breath in and pull that right hip back to the midline. Breathe, breathe, breathe. One more breath in and out. Then slowly unwind. And as you do, ripple yourself open into Virabhadrasana 2. Good. Organize your feet. Challenge yourself. Maybe make that stance longer. Maybe get that front thigh closer to the ground, bringing it more to parallel. Let's curl it back for reverse warrior. And now let's go into side angle. So form to the thigh, left arm circles around, open up the chest to the long side of your mat. Keep pulling those feet towards each other. We're moving into half moon pose. So bring your left hand to the back hip, pop your back foot in, and then reach for the upper right hand corner of your mat, float your left leg. Once you have your left leg up, you're going to really anchor that right foot in the right hand and then roll your chest open, essentially stacking your left shoulder and hip onto the right. Pull that right hip back, reach the left arm up if you want to. Breathe, steady. From here, we're going to take it nice and slow back into warrior 2. So deepen the bend of your right knee, reach your toes, come back up. Nicely done. Big inhale here, exhale, windmill those hands down. Side plank number 2, variation, Vashisthasana variation. So just step your right foot halfway down your mat as you turn everything to the right. Pick those hips up, reach the right arm alongside your ear, creating this rainbow shape with the body. Full breath into that right side of the rib cage. Make sure that left arm bone is back and that shoulder blade is pressing into the heart. Full breath in here. And then exhale, turn to face the mat. Sweep your right foot back. Come all the way down onto your belly. Bring your legs all the way together. Toes are tucked. Squeeze everything in. Hands wide, gecko style. Up on your fingertips. Draw the shoulders back. Draw the chin back a little bit here. Puff breath into the back of the ribs. Lift up. They hover the toes. Keep the knees down. Squeeze everything into the midline. And as you're ready, take the fingertips off. Hold it here. You can start to draw the elbows towards each other behind you. And maybe claw the air with the hands. Get a little bit more intensity into this. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release hands by ribs. Go ahead and point your toes. Pull the hands back as you pull the chest forward. Inhale, Bhujangasana. And exhale, let it go. Let's get a gecko in here. So back with those gecko arms. Inhale, gecko. Exhale, let it go. Hands by ribs. Step back to down dog. If you need a moment, pause in child's pose. Reconnect with your breath. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out completely. Let's go again. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more. Then begin to make your way back up if you're ready to continue with your practice. If you need more rest, please feel free to take more rest. Okay. Left leg lifts. Bend the left knee, bring it into the chest, and then wrap it around your right thigh. And then begin to spin. So pivot on the ball of that right foot and open yourself up to the long side of your mat. Lift those hips up. Big, big, big breath in here. And then exhale, turn back to face the mat. Unwrap the leg and take it all the way up. And then step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Pause up here. 3 rounds of our lizard to pyramid long stance. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, rock it back. On the rock back, pick up the toes. Twice more, big inhale. Encourage that knee past the toes here. Keep your heel down if you can. And rock it back. Last one here. Inhale, shoulders roll back. Exhale, rock it back, pick up the toes. Walk your hands back so they're more in line with your shoulders. Keep a bend to that left knee. If you can use your left thumb here at the web of the hand at the hip crease to guide that hip down, bringing your pelvis more into neutral as you hold this shape. Sorry, I have an itch. There we go. All right. Hold it, hold it, hold it. One more breath in. Ooh. Big breath out. Go ahead and rebend your front knee, plant your hands, and sweep that left leg up, 3-legged dog. Then go ahead and step it back. Oh, sorry. Let's open up the hip first. Let that right armpit get a little bit closer to the ground. Really opening up. Good. Enjoy that stretch through the hip flexor in a different way. And then go ahead and bring the left foot back to the top of the mat. Carefully placing it down. Making sure you're happy with the distance of your feet. And then come on up. And whoops. Come on up. And then bring the hands to the heart. Getting ready for a twist. Hands on top of the thigh. Full breath in here. And then exhale, take that elbow over. Armpit to the top of the thigh. Open up the arms wide like wings, or bring the hands together in a prayer. Wherever you are, full breath in. Exhale, see if you can spin open from that right side, even more to the left. Pull your left hip back and squeeze your feet towards each other. Draw your chin back. Lift up your right inner thigh to get that leg more straight. Breathe, breathe, breathe. One more inhale and exhale. Inhale, unwind. And exhale, lower into Virabhadrasana 2. Challenging yourself on this side as well. by getting that front thigh a little bit closer, more parallel to the floor. See how it feels in the body. You're not sinking, you're lifting yourself up out of it. Feel the burn in those quads. Left palm up, go ahead and reverse it, curl it back. Make your way into side angle Parsva Konasana. Circle the arm around. If you want to make it Utthita, bring the hands down to the floor, up to you. Go ahead and bring your right hand to the right hip. Pop your back foot in a smidge. And then reach for the upper left hand corner. Squeeze that glute. Get your leg up nice and high. And when you're ready, take a breath in, lengthen the spine, and exhale, spin your chest and your hips open to your right. The long side of the mat. Take your time. One more breath in. Now it's very gently. Bend that knee. Reach for the ground. Nice and soft touch down. It can be a very conservative warrior too. Case in point. And now let's get ready for that other side plank. So windmill those hands down. You can pick up that left foot as you spin and then tap it down as you land. And open up, left arm alongside the ear. Create that rainbow shape. Think of it as a crescent moon, if you will. Good, beautiful, release. Turn to face in front of your mat. Come into downward facing dog here. And then shift forward. Go ahead and bring those knees down. Okay. So a little while ago in our Facebook group, I shared this really weird version. I don't even know if this is right. You know what? I'm not even going to go there because I can't figure it out in my head right now. So we'll keep it simple. I'll revisit that and maybe we'll do it next time we come together. But bring your forearms down. Now you can choose to stay up on your palms rather than coming down to the forearms for this form of Dhanurasana. So you're going to bring your right forearm to a 45-degree angle. And then just come up onto your left hand or fingertips. You're going to donkey kick your right foot up and reach around with your left hand to grab. I think you're going to be in a partial pigeon. I can't remember, but anyhow, push your foot into the hand. Think of cow pose here when you start to push the foot into the hand. You're going to extend through the crown of the head. Just really extend the spine, getting that front body stretch. Think about squeezing the back of the body as well. And pull the low belly and navel to spine. Gaze is more forward. Okay. Make sure you're not sinking in your shoulder. And then release it. Second side. We'll create that 45-degree angle with the left hand. Come up onto the right fingertips. Donkey kick your left foot up. Squeeze that inner thigh in because you don't want that hip to open. Reach around, hold on to the foot or use your strap. Foot into hand, press, lengthen, crown. Reaching up, chest moving forward. Gaze is forward to the front of your mat. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And release. Come all the way down onto your belly. Let's just get a back bend. You choose for yourself where you want to go. Perhaps you do Sphinx. Perhaps you do Cobra, Gecko, Up Dog, whatever you like. Slowly release. Hands by your ribs. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Hold it there. If you need a sip of water, please feel free to grab it. Okay. Whew. All right, we got 3 tiger curls coming up. So claw your hands into the mat. Steady that left leg, bend your right knee, reach that leg up. Big inhale here, exhale. Think cat pose now. So pull the navel in, round your spine, bring the chin and the chin to the knee or the forehead or the nose, and then take it back up again. Inhale it up, exhale, curl it in. Inhale it up, exhale, curl it in and hold it here now. Hold it, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Spin out that knee like you would for tree pose, and I'll bring your shin down. A la pigeon. Walk the left knee back. Tuck your back toes. Pull your knees towards each other. Pull the navel in. Lift up. Big breath in. Keep all that space as you exhale down onto your forearms. Maybe you even rest your forehead down. Whatever you choose to do here, just keep a little bit of that knee squeeze to support your pelvis here. Okay, so we're going to go for a bind. Let's go for same side, so semi-quasi mermaid. You're going to take your right hand to that 45-degree angle, similarly to what we just did, and just reach back for the left foot, left hand to left foot. If you want to take that elbow off, you can come more upright. If you prefer, if you want to really go for it, you can use this elbow here to catch your foot in the elbow crease. Up to you. Spread those toes. One more breath here. Then slowly release it. Here comes that funky side plank. So when you release it, bring your hands back down. Create that diamond shape now with your fingers. You're going to come down, push down into your left toes to lift that knee off, and then slide your right foot back. All right, stabilize those shoulders, squeeze them onto the back of the ribs. Big breath and exhale, roll over to your right. Take that left elbow over, create that shape, push the hips up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. If you want, float the top leg up. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Ooh, and release. Come back, parallel the arms. You can take a breath in here, walk the feet in, take it into dolphin. And then, of course, press down, lift those elbows off. Woo, that was a lot, I know. Let's take a regular vinyasa here. I nearly walked myself off my mat. Let's take a regular vinyasa. So shift forward into a regular plank. Lower into your chaturanga. Take it into up dog or cobra. And exhale it back. Downward facing dog. Big, expansive breath in. And exhale it all the way out. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Okay, 3 tiger curls on the second side. Left leg comes up. Actually, keep that knee bent. And as you shift forward and the exhale, you're going to pull that knee in, round your spine, create that little dome shape. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, curl it in, hold it in. Spin out the knee or open up the hip and go ahead and bring the shin down. Spin out the knee. Wow. Hope you got that cue. Okay, walk it out, pull it in, lift it up, and then bring it down. You know, there are these reels that always roll around on IG about things teachers say. I don't say some of the stuff those teachers say, but I do say some interesting things in my class, that's for sure. Here's a little something you can try if you've never tried this before in pigeon. Draw your attention to your inner thighs. Now, you know how we would use our hands to manually move those inner thighs back. See if you can muscularly move those inner thighs back. If that doesn't work for you, you can think about moving the sitting bones away from each other. So, and see how that feels in the body. See if you notice a little bit more opening at the base of the pelvis, maybe a bit more of a release in the lower back, And you might even notice there's a deeper stretch in that outer left hip now, once you did that little adjustment. If it doesn't feel any different, that's fine too. Okay, get ready for a quad stretch. So you're going to go ahead and shift your weight a little bit more into that left forearm. Similarly to what we just did in that pose, that former Dhanurasana, pull the heel towards the buttocks, reach back. If you feel okay here, you're going to spread those toes on the right foot, take a breath in, exhale, lift up that elbow. Remember, this is a deeper back bend. You don't have to go here. You can stay with the forearm down, okay? Hi, Sadie. Remember, no scratching of the mat. Okay, Miss Thing? I love. Good. Hold it, hold it, hold it. One more breath in. Exhale, release with care. Okay. Bring your hands into your diamond shape. Stabilize those shoulder blades. Pop your right knee off. Pop your right knee off your mat and slide your left foot back. Come into your forearm plank here. Get ready for it. Squeeze everything, ladies. Big breath in. Exhale, rock on over to your left side. Head of arm bone back. Squeeze, stack your feet, or maybe stagger. Once you're nice and open, float that right leg up if you did it on the other side. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And release, come back to center. I'll tell you what, we're going to let that belly rest. I'm fresh out of steam. I don't know how you feel right now. Let's take it into Sphinx. Pull the chest forward. Draw the elbows back isometrically. Lift the navel up away from the ground. Shoulders back, chin back. Slowly release. Hands by ribs. Downward dog. Take a regular vinyasa, whatever you need, whatever you like. Maybe it's child's pose. Maybe that's all you need right now. And then go ahead and bring yourself down. If you're not already down, see where you're at. Okay. Catch my breath. Let's take a couple of cat and cows here. Nice and easy. Focus on the cat. Protraction through. It seems to me like it would be an incredible waste to not go into wheel pose after having done all this work, making sure our shoulders are warm and connected and feeling strong from all those side planks. And I feel like that's where we could go next. I might give it a go. You don't have to. You don't have to pressure yourself to do it. Let's take a few more moments here. Good. All right. Let's get a seated twist in first, and then we'll give this wheel pose a try. So swing those legs around. We're going to keep our theme of that internal spiral rotation. Well, of course, pigeon wasn't, but in my head it is. We're going to take the left leg and bring it down. We're heading into Gomukhasana, cow face pose. So the left knee is going to be in the center, and then you're going to bring the right leg over. Gently, if your knees aren't feeling this, just do a regular twist. You don't have to drop the top knee down. You can just keep it up, okay? So I find it's helpful to lift up and get the knee to a stacked position. It doesn't have to be perfectly stacked, especially if your hips don't like it. But just make sure you're not sitting on your bottom foot, but you do have both sitting bones down, okay? So Gomukhasana legs. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. You're going to hinge forward ever so slightly. Take a breath in here and exhale. Twist over to your right, hooking the elbow on top. This right elbow is going to come up. Big breath in and exhale. Spin your chest now open. So the hands aren't necessarily going to be in the middle of the chest, but that's where you're heading. So you can take another breath in Lengthen the back of the neck and exhale, pull the navel in and explore a slightly deeper twist. Take a breath in and exhale, slowly unwind. Okay, so we're going to turn around. You can do this the simple way where you just uncross the legs and wrap them back up, or you can have a little fun and go on a little journey with me. So once you lift up your bum and come to a semi-standing position, do your best not to move your feet out of the position, but you have to pivot on the feet and turn in the direction of the foot that's in front. So I'm going to be going to my left. I would imagine you would be too. When you get when you're backing me, stop. Take a breath in, lengthen the spine, exhale, fold. You can hold on to your shins with opposite hands and help pull yourself more deeply. Push your shins into the hands as you pull at the same time. Just get a little opening there through those shoulders. Good. And then release and keep turning to the left. Keep turning, keep turning. And when you get back to face me again, your left leg should be on top and your right knee should be on the bottom. If it didn't work out, practice. Practice will help. So organize yourself. Make sure you're not sitting once again, sitting bones both grounded. Once you have that, you can elevate your hips on some height as well. It really does help. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Create more space as you inhale and hinge forward. And then exhale, move into your twist. Press your finger pads into each other, especially that pinky, and get the index knuckles pressing in. Big breath in and exhale. Push the left hand into the right, shoulders back, chin back, lengthen the back of the neck, maintain a nice long spine. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, unwind. Go ahead now, uncross your legs, stretch them all out in front of you, and just give them a little shake. Do you remember that movie, Risky Business, when Tom Cruise slid on into that doorway? Sadie just did a little risky business move there that y'all did not get the benefit of seeing. If only she had the sunglasses and the shirt and the socks, it would have been perfect. All right, make your way onto your back. So remember, you can stay with bridge pose. We're going to start with bridge. And depending on how you're feeling, you can take it up into wheel pose, okay? So knees bent, feet hips distance. I see nothing wrong with going a little bit wider if you need to go wider if you're more comfortable in the hips and pelvis. Arms alongside the body. But what we can do to set the shoulders is grab a hold of the mat and pull them out apart and get the shoulder blades drawing back and squeezing onto the back of the chest. Keep the pull apart or release it. Press down into your feet. Inhale, go ahead and pick your hips up. Charge up those inner thighs. So make sure that inner heel and big toe mound is pressing down and it's activated so you can keep those hips from splaying way open. You can tuck those shoulders even more underneath you, clearing the back of the neck even more, interlace the fingers. Isometrically pull the heels towards the hips as you lengthen that tailbone towards the front of your mat. Lift the chest up closer to the chin. Breathe into the back of the heart. And when you're ready, release the bind if you did bind the hands underneath you. Take out some of that tuck of the shoulder blades and slowly lower back down. Now, if you're going for wheel pose, you can't come up onto the tippy toes as you're pressing yourself up. So if you're going for it, I'm going to try. I'm gonna take the hands down, and you want the elbows pointing up. Well, you should be able to get the entire bottom of your hand and like think of downward dog here for the hands and wheel. Unless you're already up in it, you can just go for it. You don't have to listen to me gab on anymore. Charge up those inner thighs. You can start by pressing yourself up to the top of the head gently and then pushing through there. Otherwise, go for it. Take a breath in and exhale. Put an inhale, press up. Try to straighten out those elbows. Reset the shoulders onto the back of the heart. Oh, chest moving forward. And when you're ready, tuck the chin and lower yourself back down. Ah, woo. Go ahead and take a moment here. If you want to do it again, please feel free. Either one. I automatically went into windshield wipering my knees, but not the way we normally would. I'm actually dropping the knees in towards, alternating, dropping the knees in towards the midline. Good. So pause in constructive rest, knees in, feet wide. Then not separate, well, yeah, separate the knees, but walk everything in towards each other. Just going to move into a nice easy twist. You're going to drop your knees off to one side. Doesn't matter which side you go to. And take a breath in and exhale back to the middle. Make any adjustments you need to make before you go into the twist on the opposite side. Breath in, and the exhalation takes the knees to the ground. And come back to center. So finishing up with a symmetrical pose. You've got legs up the wall, you've got headstand, you've got happy baby, reclined butterfly, maybe another bridge. Choose, find what will feel really, really good for you here. And go ahead and take that shape. And release it when you're ready. Get ready for Shavasana. Make yourself as comfortable as possible. Grab whatever props you need. If you would be happier seated or lying on your belly or side, please feel free to take either option. Just allow yourself to be at ease, focusing on your breath, breathing in and out through your nose. And enjoying the next few minutes of relaxation. Once again, becoming aware of your surroundings and becoming aware of your body on your mat. Slowly beginning to wake yourself up, moving your fingers and your toes, stretching it out, just taking your time as you make your way into a comfortable and supported seated position. Okay. Bring your hands together at the heart and Anjali. I'd like to thank you so much for sharing your energy with me this morning and trusting me to guide you through your practice today. Be free, be true, and always be blessed with you. Thank you very much.